Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Good Morning Britain sparks fury over migrant coverage as host says in the last hour. GMB fans were left up in arms after a news correspondent reported live as illegal immigrants set off to cross the English Channel in a small boat. Good Morning Britain sparked fury amongst its viewers after a news correspondent reported live from northern France as immigrants made the perilous journey across the English Channel. During Thursday's visit, July 10, to ITV Studios, hosts Susanna Reid and Richard Madeley woke up the nation with the biggest stories hitting the headlines. This included the deadly new Russian drone attack in Kiev and the new developments in the small boats, which has come out of the UK-France summit between Sir Keir Starmer and President Emmanuel Macron. Minutes into the show, the presenters welcomed their colleague Nick Dixon onto the program, where he gave fans an insight into what it was like to see immigrants pack up their belongings before making the illegal journey to British shores. Susanna wasted no time in quizzing the reporter about what happened on the French beach gravelines. He revealed, "This was about 55 minutes or so ago, just 5 minutes further along the beach here. We had a pretty good idea that there would be some activity because we were with migrants yesterday, and they were very matter-of-fact about either leaving last night or this morning. They made that very clear." The sea condition had been much better because it's been pretty rough and choppy the last few days, but we knew at least some of them would have a chance, and that is exactly what happened. The boat sailed out about 75 yards from the shoreline. There were perhaps maybe 30 to 40 people on board waving as they passed. The boat clearly started its journey further along the coastline here. What happens is the people smugglers at times operate almost a sort of a boat taxi service to pick up more migrants hiding in the sand dunes trying to evade police capture. It comes as further warning of a new deal to deter illegal immigration could actually prompt a surge in channel crossings as people attempt the journey before new measures come into force. Nick previously explained, "I think you have to remember that people here have heard countless times of more measures coming in, more barriers in place, and more police patrolling the beaches, and for them, it doesn't really make any difference whatsoever. They are absolutely determined." The reporter continued as he said that he had spent some time in a migrant camp in Dunkirk talking to people. He shared, "One young man from Erin said he had tried several times to get to the UK. He will be trying again. He just kind of laughed when I suggested that it might be harder for him in the very near future to get across. Even the prospect of them having rubber dinghies slashed by the police just really doesn't affect them at all." It didn't take long before fans flooded to X, formerly known as Twitter, to share their frustrations online. One user penned, "It can't be stopped. Nobody can stop refugees getting boats and traveling to Britain. Even reform doesn't have solutions." Another fumed, "The absolute lack of action is driving the British public insane. For the love of God, put the Navy in the Channel and force these people back." A third argued, "Well, we knew that would happen and will continue while the French just keep taking our money to do nothing."